So the wild card series have officially wrapped up and plenty of upsets, so to speak. Some surprising, some not so much. But let's go ahead and recap how the playoffs have gone so far. So looking at the American League, we officially had Tigers sweeping the Astros. They'll be going on to face the Guardians. The Royals ended up sweeping over the Orioles, who had already been collapsing. So they'll be playing against the Yankees. And in the National League, we had the Mets win over the Brewers in 3 games, the only series to ever do so. The Mets will take on the Phillies, and then the Braves got swept by the Padres. They'll be facing against the Dodgers. So now we get to predict, with more games at our disposal, who will win the divisional series. Let's start with the American League, with the Royals and the Yankees. Now that the Houston Astros are gone, the Yankees have one less team to worry about, but they be stupid as to not pretty much do what they did before and say that they want that team. That said, I think the run for the Royals is eventually going to come to an end, as it's going to end up being a Yankees in 4, because we're dealing with a first to 3 wins, best out of 5 games. I think it's going to be Yankees in a best of 4, with the Yankees winning the 4th game in Kansas City. Next up is Tigers versus Guardians, and we get the battle of the Central Division for the most part. The Guardians and Tigers, this one can go down for either way. Yes, the Guardians ended up winning, but I think this is going to end up being a close series, with the Tigers eventually winning a game 7 on the road. Wait, did I say game 7? It might as well be, but it'll be a competitive series, with the Tigers coming back from a 2-0 series deficit to win on the road against the Guardians. And now moving on to the National League, this ought to be a good series. And to be honest with you, the Dodgers are still managed pretty poorly. The Padres are looking to try to once again take advantage of older brother. I think it's going to be nothing but wins at home, as it goes to a game 5 where the Dodgers end up winning in a close battle. There is so much there. I think it's going to be nothing but home wins across the board, but the Dodgers end up preventing the comeback series. And now going over to the National League with the final matchup. The Phillies, I think they're going to end up winning the series in 4. The Mets are eventually going to go back to the Mets, and I think they will do so against a more powerful Philly squad. Not to mention, it's hard to compete against the Phillies in this particular division, considering that they came 5 games short of winning 100, and they're still looking to continue right where they left off. Rest? No need for rest. And that is where we stand for the baseball series into the postseason. The next series will be a best of 7 wild card. We'll see how that gets determined. The seed will get to host the lower seed of who wins in the majority of the games. And they will be a winner no matter what. But regardless, thank you all so much for tuning in to this edition. And until next time, travel safely.